So I have a little something I want to share with you this morning, as I normally do. We have some time here, so this is perfect. It's kind of a poignant message that I have for you this morning. And again, it's not anything that you don't know already or that you haven't heard before, but heightening the awareness and revisiting the idea of that is always, for me, at the forefront. It's like, how can we rekindle these things that we sometimes forget to think about? And so today, I really want to share with you the difference or the idea of operating in transaction versus calling or passion mode, or I should say, operating in passion versus transaction mode, either one or. But really, how do you get the competitive edge in your business, and how do you actually stay there is the tricky part. There's always so many ups and downs in business. And so in my journey with Achieve, I've learned that there's two types of entrepreneurs. The first one is those who are intrinsically motivated, and then there are those who are extrinsically motivated, right? And so what is it to be intrinsically or extrinsically motivated? Well, intrinsically motivated people have the desire from within to be the best they can possibly be, because they have a sense of pride and mission and vision for their life. And they are charging towards that mission, that vision. And regardless of what the external stimuli is, that's not going to encourage or discourage them in a huge way. So they can lean in and elevate up and get results based on the fact that they are chasing their passion, and that they are aligned with their mission. And then there are those who are extrinsically motivated. And those are the people who, are always, they're either chasing a dollar amount, or the pat on the back, or the compliments, or that viral video, or, the things that keep them motivated to move forward are external things. And is that a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with striving for a dollar amount, or having an external goal. We all need those too. But I think you can see where I'm going with this. Which one of those two do you think will stay motivated the easiest or the best, right? And the thing that I always want to emphasize, and that meant a lot to me when I heard it, is remember that during the hard times, you're doing the work that produces the good times. Right? Shall I say that again? During the hard times, you are doing the work that produces the good times. So the thing that I want all of us to guard against, and I've also learned my lessons as far as that goes, is as a leader, you have to keep staying on track to keep winning. The default for us is to, when things start going well, to kind of step back and stop doing the things we normally do that makes us successful, because we're comfortable, right? And the problem with that is that last year might have been a really hard year, and we did all the things, and therefore we're having a good year this year. So now, having a good year, we think we can back off a little bit, chill a little bit, and relax a little bit. But what does that mean? That means that we might tank next year because we didn't keep doing the things that we originally did to make us successful. So never take for granted the things, or always keep in mind the things that you are doing in the hard times to keep business going, that create the successes and the good times. We never want to stop doing those. We have to continue doing those. Now, it doesn't mean you can't change pace a little bit here and there. We all need a change of pace. We're not always going to have to go, but it's about finding the balance, right? And knowing which are the tasks that we are doing when things are tough, that is bringing us towards the success and the good times. Like, for instance, your A5, right? We're all doing our A5 and we're all benefiting from it and we're getting those leads. And then when our funnel is full, do you think you can stop the A5? No, because if you do, that funnel is not going to stay full, right? You got to keep going. So when we talk about transaction versus calling, I want to help you understand how to get the edge that's going to last you a lifetime. What keeps us going? What keeps us moving forward and not quitting or not giving up, right? So there are entrepreneurs that operate based on calling, and there are those who operate based on transaction. Those who get caught up in transactions, or the transaction mode, as I call it, are those who get caught up in the external stimulation and they receive from making transactions. So when those people go through the seasons of business, as we all know, there's ups and downs, there's going to be goods and bads. And the problem is that during the growth and the ups and downs and highs and lows, the people that are focused on the transactions, they can easily lose the fire and the passion because they're not getting the stimulus, right? The money is not coming in, the compliments aren't coming in, the pats on the backs aren't coming in. So how do I stay motivated? So they can lose their passion very quickly. But those who are operating from calling, from passion, from purpose, it's a lot harder to deter them from their mission because they're intrinsically motivated. They're not necessarily motivated by these outside things. And those that are extrinsically motivated, when things get hard, they sometimes might be thinking, oh, let me shut down that program, or let me back off, or they might close one business and start another business, right? Because they're not seeing the results. But what they don't realize is the challenges. Those are the growth moments. When we learn how to navigate through those challenges, that is what gives us longevity. When we do not face these challenges head on, the problem is that if we change direction entirely, or for instance, shut down one business and start another, guess what? Those same challenges are going to present themselves again in the new business, right? Because in life, we've all probably learned that if we don't face challenges as they come along, somewhere along the way, they're just going to present themselves again in a different situation, in a different way. We have to deal with challenges as they come along. So when you are having a hard time in business, you have to learn to move through the challenges and to learn the acquired skills that you need to get you through those challenges. Because if you don't do that, if you quit before you learn those skills, you're going to be faced with those challenges again. And sadly, the next time you're going to have less confidence in facing those challenges because you did not face them the previous time, right? So I'm not suggesting that when it is time to reinvent or pivot, that you just continue on going for the sake of going on, right? But I'm suggesting that you reflect on the growth mindset and the development and leadership that you need in order to be the CEO that you're called to be for the long term, right? We need to always look for that long term, the longevity. That's where the success comes. Too many people, when faced with a challenge that they don't know how to overcome, instead of digging in and grounding themselves and learning what they need to know to get where they want to go, instead they change direction. So they just avoid the problem, and so they're going to be seeing those challenges again and again and again and again. So my point here today, really what I wanted to share with you today, and what I want you to take away from this today, is if there is a sense of confidence and clarity about your purpose, And if you are so clear about your conviction and the reason why you are here on this earth, there's very few things that can deter you even through the hard times. So you will have an instant advantage over those who are operating from a transactional mode, right? So you really want to be in calling mode, in purpose mode, in vision mode. You want to be really connected to that purpose, to that vision, and really stay focused on that so that those external stimuli that we experience on a daily basis do not pull us off track. I encourage you today to go this week, reinforce, reevaluate your calling, and know that you're so cleared and aligned so that no one and nothing can push you off track, right? So that's my message for you today. I hope that was helpful. Yes, Jim, thank you. Any comments, any questions, any additions to what I just shared? Everyone good? Maria?
I got a quick spot on.
Spot on. Yes. Okay. So, align yourself again with that purpose. Thank you, Jane. Love you guys all. See you next week. Same time, same place. Have a successful week. Go out and kill it. Bye, everyone.
See you later.
See you later. Bye-bye.